From Wu-Tang, the American Saga, from Tales and everything above, I have a very special guest with me on BHL Conversations. The one and only Johnell Young is in the building. Stay tuned.
You're tuned into Black Hollywood Live, the world's first digital broadcast network devoted entirely to urban entertainment and pop culture. Tune in right now.
And the voice and everything, your whole shit just changed.
You know, I just turned it up. Hey guys, what's up?
Yo.
Welcome to BHL. I am your girl, Nakia Monet, and we are cracking up because I'm sitting here with someone who's kind of like my new BFF now.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? We're kicking it. The one and only Johnell Young is in the building.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
Johnell was kind of making fun of me because before we went on, it was like super chill, and then our producer Jayla was like, all right, go. And I'm like, hi. Welcome.
You just snapped into it like you went to school and then you've been practicing. I was like, okay, you got it down packed. That's what's
I'm
up.
trying to be like you
That's
when I
what's
grow
up.
up.
Hey, we got to do what we got to do out here, man.
Yes.
East Coast.
Okay,
Man.
you already know. So, Johnell, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Before we get started, just so you know, this is going to be conversations. We're just going to kick it like two friends. Okay. And then at the end, for the fans to get to know you, we're going to kind of do like an icebreaker, hot fire round question, something more fun and not a little too crazy. But before we start, how was Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was great. I gained about a good 30, 40 pounds, but
yes.
Hey, that's what it's for, right? That's what it's for. That's what it's made for.
Yes. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite Thanksgiving meal? Just random.
Mac and cheese, collard greens. My mom doesn't make turkey. She makes Cornish hens, this sweet potato pie,
yes.
eggnog. What else she made? But the sweet potato pie was crazy. But those are the main dishes that she make, and it was she went crazy.
Okay, so I'm inviting myself to Thanksgiving next year.
Pull up, cause my mom and dad they don't play. They don't
sweet potato. You said sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. She made two of them things.
Stop, baby.
Ooh, baby.
So it's Christmas and Thanksgiving the same for you with your family? Does everyone gather up in New York and everybody comes to the house? And...
Yeah. It's pretty much the same. My family gets together. We just cook, eat, and laugh, and just be present with each other. And we try to stay off our phones because the phones is the new distraction now. It's like takes away from family time. So we did good this year. We did good with the first holiday. Thanksgiving we did well. We did well.
Then there's Christmas and New Year's Eve coming up. So
right.
No.
Oh, we turning up. I'm having a party in New York, so I'm bringing my mom and my dad to the club with me. We're going to turn up.
That's going to be amazing. Well, you are here, so let's kind of get started. Mm-hmm. Let's start at the beginning of who Johnell Young is. For people who don't know, where are you from?
I'm from Staten Island, New York.
Hey!
Yes.
New York in the building. Yes. Of course, I'm biased because I'm from Brooklyn.
You know, we got to hold it down. We out here.
And I guess being from Staten Island, this is going to be full circle because we're going to talk about Wu a little later. I guess that helped with the whole process of Wu-Tang and all that good stuff. But we'll go there a little later because I want to kind of start at the beginning for those who don't know you. So when did you get the acting bug? Like, when did you know you wanted to be an actor?
My senior year of college. Yeah. My senior year of college, I got the acting bug. I booked my first movie called All Eyez On Me. And
just a little movie.
After that, it was just. I mean, my scene got cut, so I was introduced to the business side really early. It was it was a good scene. So I'm talking. I'm on set with Pac. I'm feeling myself, and I fly all the way out to the premiere. I mean, got my greatest threads on, stylist, everything. Get to the premiere, and it's not on there. It's not on there. But
you can still put that on your resume,
and
you were
great.
Still on set.
It was a great time. That's when I caught the acting bug. I started when I was like 7, 8, 9 years old. My mom took me to auditions and stuff. I booked Pootie Tang, but I put that to the side, and basketball took over until my senior year of college.
Okay.
Yeah. Basketball
is also going to be... See, everything is like full circle, I feel like, with you.
Yeah, it is.
Staten Island basketball, and we're going to talk about that. So what was the first break? Because I was reading, because I was doing my research, that you did an interview and you starred in Tales, and that was kind of like the first big break. Yeah. But the reason that happened is because you were sneaking on set.
Yeah.
How does one do that?
Well, I don't know, something about me. I just believe in just going hard for what you want, and it's just like naturally. I don't think twice or anything. So one day I was on my mom's couch, and I was just like, dang, what's next? Like, what am I gonna do? Basketball ain't going right. I don't know what to do. I'm Ubering, and Ubering is a great job. I'm not trying to say that it's bad or anything. I'm Ubering, and I'm working in a daycare, but I just knew my purpose was more. I just needed to know, Lord, give me a sign. So I spoke to my mom, spoke to a few friends, and they the message got back to me. I don't remember how exactly, but the message got back to me that they were shooting near my college. So I was like, okay. I went down there. I dressed the part. I dressed like I was a star who I thought I was, and I snuck on set. I found Directors Village. Luckily, thank God, Benny Boom, who did he did All Eyez On Me. Luckily, he was there and he remembered me. So I went over to him, buttered him up like, yo, Benny, what up, man? Good to see you. Do your thing. I see you working. I just snuck over into the side corner and was just watching. Like, nobody's allowed to go in Directors Village. If you're in the producer, family, big wig in the industry, nobody's allowed to go over there. So there was a few eyes looking at me like, yo, who's this guy over here in the corner just sitting here all by himself looking weird? Like, it was just real weird. I was just sitting there just taking everything in. So John Bryant, one of the producers, came up. He asked me what was going on, and I just let him know, like, oh, look, man, I was in the crib, depressed, just wanted to be around some good energy and just be around like-minded people that I like, what I like to be involved with. And he took my name, my number. He was like, yo, I'm going to give you a call. I was like, you ain't going to call me. But he was like, you can stay here. Security ain't going to kick you out. I told him to leave you alone. I was like, all right, cool. But I was like, he ain't going to call me. But a year later, he really called me.
Wow, look at God. And also, you talked about your scene being cut from All Eyez On Me, but it was kind of full circle because Benny Boom, who directed it, remembered you, and that's crazy. Yeah. That's a blessing. There's no coincidences. Not so question for you, because you were working, I guess, like regular jobs, Ubering, and you were doing daycare. First of all, how was doing daycare? I love that.
I love kids. I love kids. I'm the only child, so I like to be around kids a lot. See how we?
Come on.
You see how we? So I was like, I want to work with kids. I want to install some good values and morals in them at an early age. So I was working with like kindergarten to 5th grade.
Oh wow.
It was crazy. It was, oh my God. It was crazy. I'm gonna wait to have kids, you know. But it showed me another level of patience. But waking up every morning, seeing how they react to me just walking in the classroom. Oh, Mr. J, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, I love these kids. It was so sad just leaving them or having to leave them, because we make that connection with them. It's just, it's timeless. Yeah.
Question for you, because a lot of us out here who have dreams, acting, producing, hosting, a lot of us have to work those jobs where we're Ubering and we're at daycare and we're working at restaurants. So how did you find the motivation, I guess you can say, to keep going while you're working your job, your 9 to 5, but still trying to pursue something that you really want to do, which is like acting?
First of all my friends, they're celebrities. Most of my friends are celebrities. So being around them, just seeing how they act on set or around in the industry. I listened to a lot of Nipsey Hussle, a lot of Davies, a lot of Meek Mill, a lot of this guy named Deep Chakra, the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, the 4 Agreements, and The Secret those are really like my, I'm not even going to compare them to the Bible, because the Bible is another whole nother story, but those are like my foundation. Yeah. Like when I wake up in the morning, I listen to them for an hour every day just to keep me filled and just to keep me in good energy, good vibrations, because that's what you need to be if you want to match your frequency with your desires. So you have to stay joyous and know that you are going to be more than where your situation is. So that's what really kept me motivated every day. Speaking to my mom, she was just like, you know where you belong. This is just another level, another stage in your life.
Come on, look at God. Come on, manifesting.
Yeah, support. You got to have a great support, and you got to be strong mentally. You got to be. You just got to know. You just got to really know.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on Tales. How was it working with Irv?
Oh, Irv was great. I'm not going to lie. Irv was great. My first scene, Irv, like, he stopped the whole set. I was like, oh my God, look what we found another gym. We found a gym. Took a picture, blew it on his page, and then went viral on Baller Alert, all the other blogs and stuff like that. But it was really great. He's really a mastermind, a genius. Yeah. And the funny story is that before Tales came out, before he announced Tales, I had a dream that I was making a TV show just like Tales. Okay. Which was like making music into actual movies or story episodes, and then a few months later he comes out with the idea. So it was great. But being around him, he's fun. He's just fun. His frequency is always high all the time. He's great, laughing. It's awesome.
Irv is a good time. He's a good time. He has really amazing stories. Mm-hmm. So that's really dope that you got to work with him. So let's take it to Wu-Tang, the American Saga. Yes. First of all, you're from Staten Island.
I'm from Staten Island. Yo, matter of fact, let's get a moment of silence for Papa Wu. Papa Wu was he was a legendary part of the. He really started the Wu, and he always used to preach a lot of stuff about him. He had passed away, so yeah, rest in peace. I pay my respects to everybody out there.
Yeah, we send our condolences. I seen that this morning, and our prayers to him and his family. But you are from Staten Island.
Yes.
So how did you hear about this? I guess. How did you hear about the role?
On Instagram.
Okay.
I seen I don't know who sent it to me or did I scroll past it, but I seen something regarding the casting of the Wu-Tang Clan. So I screen grabbed it.
Right.
I reposted it on my page and said, "Yo, look, universe, this is what I want.
Yes.
This would be the greatest thing ever." I took it from Brian Grazer's page. He's one of the producers. So I took it from his page, put it on my page, and then like a month or two later, I had wound up getting my first audition for it. It wasn't for the role I got now, but it was for another role. But the manifestation was working. It was working. So I was like, all right, cool. I posted on my page. Now I got the audition. Okay, so I went in and got the first audition. Did well in that. Okay. I haven't heard anything. My agent told me that. My agent at the time, he told me like, yo, you booked the role. He told me and my mom that. I didn't book the role. I wound up coming to find out my mom was heartbroken and everything. I wound up having to fire him and get him out of there because that was just the worst thing ever. So I wound up, I didn't get the role. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to push it even harder.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my own Jizza music video. I went and made a Jizza music video, made it go viral. I sent it to everybody in Staten Island. Then I had some couple of people that actually knew the Wu-Tang.
Right.
Like that, showed them the video and stuff like that. So she called me back in. Kim Comey. Shout out to Kim Comey. She called me back in and had me audition in person, and then
look at the
it was history from there.
This is so motivating. I love that.
Craziest part was, let me tell you how this manifestation stuff worked.
Yeah.
So all this, I'm still living in Atlanta.
Okay.
I packed my stuff. I'm like, you know what? I know I'm going to get this role. They about to shoot in 1 week. I know I'm going to get this role. I quit my job. I packed all my stuff in my car to drive to New York because I just knew. I just knew I was going to get the role. So I drive all the way to New York from Atlanta. Then I'm staying in New York for a week. Me and my mom just praying, lighting sage, lighting Palo Santo, speaking it into existence. We doing all this. Me and my mom, my dad, we just talking it into existence. So we get a call to come on set to meet RZA.
That's nuts.
My mom and dad, they reside in Jersey now. So we drive over to Staten Island. Then just being back in Staten Island and seeing all the setup, the movie lights and everything, I'm like, nah, this has to be mine. We go inside. I meet RZA. He says a few words. He says bong bong. I say and all that good stuff. And that's a Method Man verse that he said in one of his songs. And he turned around and just announced like, yo, this guy's Jizzy. He's playing my cousin.
Yo, that's wild.
Man, I couldn't. I was just like, turned around, hugged my mom. Love you, Mom.
You're like, yes, manifestation work. So you're playing the Jizza, the genius, Gary.
Yeah.
How was that? Because you're playing someone who is still here, alive, very legendary. So was there a lot of pressure playing this role? And then you're getting the okay from RZA, his cousin, and all the Wu who is still here and alive. Yep. So is that a lot of pressure going into something like that?
I could see how it could be a lot of pressure, but I prepared like no other. I've been preparing forever. I was listening to Wu-Tang when I was 14. Like I went to school. I mean,
shit, you from Staten Island. You better have.
I went to school in the city. I went to Bishop Loughlin and St. Raymond's out. So I was always in the city a lot. And that's the music that I listened to like get my courage, my confidence. Because the city's a whole nother different monster than Staten Island. We're all alone by ourselves.
Right.
So by the time I get off that ferry, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Listen to my Wu-Tang and everything. But I just listened to a lot of his YouTube videos and just watched all his mannerisms, from the way he move his mouth to the way he rap, hold the mic and stuff like that. But it was a little bit pressure, especially with my city watching me. They're like, yo, man, don't have us out here look crazy.
Staten Island is the birthplace. So like if you got it, and then you're doing Wu-Tang, which was one of the most legendary rap groups ever. So if you disappoint Staten Island, you probably can't get back on that ferry.
Nah, I wouldn't be able to go back on the ferry.
That's awesome. Did you have an opportunity to talk to Jizza before you were doing it or during it? And what was his reaction of seeing you play him?
I had talked to him when I first announced when they first announced I got the role. I had went and called my friend, and and he was overseas with the Jizza at the time they were on tour. So he said congratulations, talked a little bit, but he was on the show. But when he came back and I met him at the concert, he was like, I showed him pictures of us on set. He was just like, wow, yo, this is crazy. He was like, but he doesn't give really too much reaction, but he was really proud. I could tell he was proud, and we chopped it up for a good little while, like an hour or two. We was backstage just building with each other, but it was great.
That's amazing, especially playing someone and having them to be there and guide you a little bit and just get some knowledge. Is there anything that you learned from him that maybe you didn't know before, or anything about the Wu you probably didn't know?
Yeah, I learned a lot from him. He was very spiritual. He's a very spiritual person. He's in tune. He's with the manifestation too, because his story is sort of similar to mine with the music side. So I learned a lot from him. But I didn't know that they started off like beefing. I didn't know.
I didn't know that
that's how all this started off. And I was like, wow, this is really, really deep. So yeah. I didn't know anything much of anything about it.
I was going to say, watching it, I had no idea that's how, because when you look at Wu, it seems like a brotherhood.
Yeah.
And they're all brothers, but I had no idea, like, the origin and how it started. And to see where they are today, I'm like, damn, they wasn't really, okay, I didn't.
Yep. It was real in film. It was really real in the film. But the way RZA and Jizza got all them guys together to just be on one accord and to really just lock in with each other and put the egos to the side, it tells a story. It should teach people today that, like, individually we're cool. We could be strong and powerful individuals, but when we come together
as a group, look what we can do.
When we form like Voltron, ain't no stopping us, like they say.
And look at Wu-Tang. I feel like they're like one of the greatest groups today. Still, they're still on tour, still doing stuff. This is amazing. Crazy.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So you guys filmed at Staten Island, and you're from Staten Island. So was it kind of trippy to be in places and film in places where maybe you grew up at, or places you used to visit?
It was. When I came to set and my trailers were in front of my church.
That's crazy.
I lost it. My church that I go through every Sunday, that my grandmother, my mom, my aunts, cousins, that we have grown through, that was the most eye-opening. I was just like, wow. And then we recorded at a record shop that I used to buy that I brought my Wu-Tang CDs from, and the guys that sold it to me were still there. They were as shocked as much I was shocked. I was like, wow, y'all guys still here. They was like, whoa, you filming this too? You're in one of the main cars? I was like, yeah. So it was,
that's so wild.
Most of the places we went, like, we couldn't film nowhere without people in that area knowing who I was, and knowing, because my family is a pretty big family and we were pretty known, so they would come on, they would think they could just pop up on set and just chill. I'm like, yo, bro, this is my job. Understand we have a relationship, but this is my job.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that was the greatest experience ever.
That is amazing. So how long did you guys film for?
5-6 months.
Okay.
5-6 months, yeah.
Okay, so we have Wu-Tang American Saga on Hulu season 1. I don't know if you can say, but let's say, did you guys hear word that there may be a season 2 coming, or a season 3?
Maybe. If y'all keep watching, maybe.
Well, here's the thing. How has the fans' reaction been? Because when I first heard about this, I watched the documentary. Yeah. I think it was on Showtime or HBO, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. So when I heard the show was coming out and I watched it, I'm like, yo, this is amazing, because I feel like I'm watching them younger. Like, sometimes you forget that there's actors playing them. So how has the fans' reaction been? Because Wu-Tang got some fans, fans.
The fans love it.
Loyal fans. So how's the reactions been, especially like the Jizza fans?
The Jizza fans, they love it. The Jizza fans love it, but in the whole, they love it. They all love it. I be looking for I'm the guy I look in the comments like, wonder who's saying what,
like,
they say anything negative. Yeah, who I'm about to fight, who I'm about to curse out. And it's all been positive, like, yo, Jizza's killing it. Yo, check his rap. Yo, look at ODB. Oh, RZA. Like, yo, it's been all love. So it's like, wow, okay, we on to something. We might be here for 8, 9, 10 seasons.
Listen, because I think season 1 was pretty much getting to know the guys and kind of the beginning. So if there is a season 2, where do you see Jizza's character going? So are we going to see Gary become, you know what I'm saying? Like, where would he be going?
So we ended off in the studio.
Okay.
We ended off rapping together. So now we're going to get to the music. Now Jizz is going to start orchestrating new stuff. He comes out with new music like Liquid Swords and stuff like that. So now it's going to be more on tour part. Right. And after, because after he just, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but RZA, in episode 10, he shoots the guy.
Wow.
So we got to see what all transpires with that.
Okay.
So and then Shuri, she gets pregnant with Dennis, so it's a lot going on.
There's a lot where I'm like,
going on.
it's crazy because these are real life people.
Yep.
So I remember I was doing my Googles like, wait, I was like, I didn't know ghosts. Okay.
Me neither. I didn't know that either.
I was like, this is wild, but I love it because again, they're all super close. They have a great brotherhood. So I think this show is crazy. Is there anything where maybe you as a Wu fan, I mean, I know we learned that we didn't know that they had beef, but anything else that you learned or maybe the fans learned, something we probably didn't know? Or anything that you discovered where you were like, damn, okay. Or each, one of the characters where you're like, all right, I didn't know Meth did this.
Yeah.
Or
I didn't know that. I didn't know Raekwon was sleeping on top of the Stapleton projects. I didn't know he was I didn't even know he was homeless.
Right.
I didn't know that. That's one thing I didn't know, and I really didn't know how vital Jizz's role was. Right. I didn't know he was the oldest one. I didn't know he was the one that was really like the mastermind. He was the head. So
the genius.
Exactly. He was a genius of everything. I thought he was just another one of the rappers. Like, as I get to study him more and learn him more, he's became my favorite one.
Yeah.
Became my favorite one.
It's super dope. The show's amazing. You guys are killing it. I hope for a season 2. Yes. We're not going to say there's one coming yet.
There's one coming.
We're manifesting in season 2, 3, 5. Because I did see an interview with RZA when the show first started, and he was like, he's hoping for it to be more seasons. So I'll say that. Like, RZA's manifesting as well. So we're going to manifest it.
And his works.
Listen, and RZA's the man. So I know you talked about you did play basketball. So which I said it kind of comes full circle because we have NBA 2K20.
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
So I've been chasing the baller's life dream for a long, long time, like harder than acting. So I went to 4-year college. I went to Clarkland University. I played there, and my senior year I had wound up getting hurt. Real bad injury. I wound up snapping my toe real bad, and I know it sounds funny, but your toe is what you really use to like balance and like try to explode and stuff. So my career started slowing down a little bit. So I did the whole trying to go pro thing, playing overseas. I went over there, and when I came back, it was just like, yo, I gotta find something better to do. I gotta find something that's gonna. I'm getting up there. I'm not getting old, but I'm getting up there where it's time to like. Well, this is what I was telling myself. Yeah. When God's time is time, but I was telling myself this at the time. So it was just like, you know what? Let me get into this acting, and I wound up like getting an audition for NBA 2K20.
Wow.
And then wound up being in the game. It was just funny because it's like, yo, I've dreamed of being a basketball player in a game for so long, being like on a team, and then now I get the opportunity to be an actual character. And then seeing myself on the game is just like,
yo,
crazy? This is crazy. Like that's really me. Then people be playing the game. They're like, yo, Johnell, you on the game? Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's great.
But see, look at that. It comes full circle. Yes, so you're actually in the game.
Yes, it's just like, yo, my whole life, this whole year and a half or whatever. It's been full circle. It's been great.
It's been a great year. Yeah. So because you did the NBA 2K20, which is more voiceover, can you see yourself doing more voiceover work, and did you enjoy it?
Yes, I had so much fun. That was amazing. Like just being in a mocap, putting all the stuff on and having to like move around with him and stuff. But I just signed with a voiceover and a commercial agent, so I'm gonna be doing stuff. I'm looking to get on the Boondocks.
Listen, it's coming back.
It's coming back. Rest in peace to Pops, but I'm looking to get on the Boondocks.
Okay, and I feel like everything you've been saying and manifest has been coming true.
That's what I'm saying.
So can you just manifest for me? Let's see, a Boo in 2020.
A Boo in 2020.
A new job. This job that interview for, and more money.
More money.
And great health.
And great health.
Thank you.
What about happiness?
And happiness. I'm always happy.
Okay. Cool.
I'm naturally just happy.
It's done. It's already done.
Because I feel like when Johnell manifests it happens. So if you could just keep me in your thoughts.
It's already done. Let's get it. It's done. Let's go. 2020.
2020 is going to be lit. It's going to be amazing. So you also said that you do music.
Yes, I do.
So what type of music do you do?
I just make music. I just now getting out of my shell, but I rap. I'm a pretty decent rapper. I can make words rhyme.
Yes.
Whatever like that. I mean, with the music we have out today, I mean,
babe, listen.
Like, you feel me? So, I've been in the studio with a few producers, and they have helped me, and they're helping me find my sound and stuff like that right now. So I'm gonna just keep building on it and just keep sprinkling stuff everywhere. You know.
Yeah,
music,
you're in your bag. You're doing everything.
Yeah.
About to say modeling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm definitely in my modeling bag right now. You gotta go check my page. I've been on some. Had my first little magazine, little shoots or whatever like that. The photographer's telling me to do this.
Yes.
I'm like, all right,
that's amazing. Cool, it's only gonna take off from here.
Yes,
so.
thank you. I received
As Kris
that.
Jenner says, you're doing amazing,
Thank
sweetie.
Yes.
You've been killing it. So let's do something. Let's do some like icebreakers just to get to know you a little bit better. So I'm just gonna ask you just random questions.
Do it.
What are your top? I was gonna say 5, but I feel like if you could take the challenge, you could do 5. What is your top 3 favorite movies?
In no order.
In no order. You want to do 5 or is 5 too much?
We could do 5.
Let's do 5.
No order. Paid in Full. Love and Basketball. Belly. Dang.
Right?
No, okay, Paid in Full. Love and Basketball.
Belly.
He Got Game. Oh God, I almost got that one. And Training Day.
Damn, that's a lot of Denzel. That's good.
Yeah. That's when you see. That's my favorite.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
Denzel's your favorite actor.
Yeah, it's my favorite actor.
Listen, as he should be. Okay, who's in your top 5 rappers?
Dave East, Meek Mill. This is no order.
No order.
Dave East, Meek Mill, Nipsey Hussle, J. Cole, and Drake.
That's a good top 5.
Yes.
That's a great top 5, actually.
No order.
And then you got to work with Dave, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's my brother. We born on the same day.
That's
Yeah.
really?
Heck yeah. It's my guy.
That's amazing. Okay. And you guys are like musicians, and then you guys are, playing musicians.
Then we both started off playing basketball.
I was about to say basketball.
And then went into entertainment, so yeah.
Gemini. So it's like a whole twin thing going on here.
Twin thing going on, but that's my top 5 right
All right,
there.
that's a good.
You feel me? That's a good little 5. That's a start lineup right there.
That's a really good top 5. Come on now.
Oh man, I forgot Pac and Biggie.
I mean, listen.
No, they're gonna kill me.
I wasn't gonna say, but people's top 5s are different. It doesn't always have to be.
Oh no.
I was gonna be like, that's a different top 5.
Oh no.
Okay, you can add like because I feel like Pac, Big, Hove, Nas.
They don't count.
They don't count anymore.
Oh, Jay-Z, no. They don't count. Jay-Z's my favorite rapper in the world.
Same.
But I don't count them.
They're like rap gods. They're already on the like.
Yeah. I'm glad.
You know
Because
Because I think it's pressure when people are like, because for me, the 4 like Hove, Nas, Big, and Pac, I'm like, damn, that's like my 4 already.
Yeah.
But they're rap gods
they
to
don't
me.
Count. They don't count.
So like your top 5 is perfect.
Cool. They don't
so
count.
as New Yorkers, we're gonna say those 4 are on our our god list.
Yes, those are our god lists right there.
You good.
Cool.
If you could have dinner with anybody, dead or alive, who would you have dinner with?
If I could have dinner with anybody, dead or alive,
Or if you just don't want to pick one, if you want to have like maybe 3 people at your like dinner,
3.
who would your 3 be?
Jay-Z, Tupac, and Nip.
That's a good 3.
Yeah.
That's a great 3.
Yeah.
That's a great 3.
Yeah.
What's your dream role?
My dream role? Oh, like a Baywatch type role. If I've been in the gym hard, like I want to be running down in a be slow motion, capturing bad guys, honeys chasing after me, screaming my name, like or like a role like a Mike Lowry or something like that.
Yes, Mike Lowry.
Like those are my favorite. I like action. I want to be in an action movie. I want to be like the love
Like
interest.
shirt off, like
shirt
the Will
off,
Smith.
holding Halle Berry coming up the ocean, just saving her from getting eaten by a shark or something like that. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. What's one thing fans don't know about you?
I'm goofy. I'm goofy as I don't know
Yes.
what. Everybody look at my page and they just be like, he's just I don't know, but a lot of people tell me like I look serious, but when they get around me, they be like, yo, you're goofy. Bro. I'm always laughing. I joke a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes that could be my downfall, but I joke a lot. I just like to keep myself in high spirits.
Yeah.
That's my excuse.
No, that's a great.
And I like to dance. I like to dance a lot.
Hey. Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite food?
Caribbean food.
Caribbean food.
Yeah, I like that jerk.
Yeah,
chicken.
Caribbean food is listen.
Jerk chicken, rice and peas.
Babe, being from New York, I mean.
Plantains with the plantains.
Oh my God, with the plantains, the jerk chicken. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you can act with any actor, I know Denzel's your favorite.
Yeah.
But let's take Denzel. Oh, you can say Denzel if you want.
Okay.
Any actor, who would it be? Actor or actress?
Actor, actress.
And Denzel can be in your. We'll do a top 3. 3 is my favorite number because Al Iverson is my favorite basketball player. So
okay, 3 is my birth year. That's like my year. Yeah, like
look,
3. So we can stick with 3.
3 it is.
So okay, Denzel, of course. Okay, I got 2 more.
Yep.
Denzel, Samuel Jackson for sure.
Good.
And who else? What's that? Oh, I Viola Davis.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh my God.
She is so legendary.
I would love to dance with her.
I know. She's amazing. You just named like 3 legendary people.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Johnell Young.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming to
having me.
Conversations. But before we go, let fans know where they can stalk you at. Let fans know what you're working on and all that good stuff and what they can look forward to and all that good stuff from Johnell.
Okay, y'all could stalk me at Johnell X Young, JOHNELL X Young on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'm working on a lot of like projects coming up that I'm auditioning for. I'm in the runs for.
Nice.
I hear they having like this BT casting on Jodeci,
Uptown.
Uptown Records. And 2 years ago, let me show you how this works. 2 years ago, I put a picture up of me next to one of the Jodeci members. His name is Dalvin.
Oh my gosh.
You feel me? And it went crazy. So I just posted it again the other day.
Yes.
2 years later, they're doing a story on MCA and stuff. So I don't know what God's doing. I'm just saying. 2 years later, there's not a coincidence.
Let me send you my manifest list of things that I need.
Hey, I'm just saying.
That's
so
amazing.
Maybe, but I'm going to be on TV a lot. 2020 is going to be it's going to be a very fun year. So we're going to make some great TV. We're going to make some great entertainment.
That's going to be amazing. And you are more than welcome to come back here. You got to come back and kick it with us. Thank you so much. Thank you. You gave your Instagram and all that stuff?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Johnell. If you guys are on BHL, make sure you guys subscribe and like everything BHL. Make sure you guys slide in his DMs because Johnell is super friendly. So I feel like he'll let you slide in his DMs.
Slide in my DMs.
And show him some love. Thank you guys so much for joining us for BHL Conversations, and we will see you guys next time.
Yo, you good at this.
Oh, thank you so much. Listen, coming from Johnell, I feel like that's like the greatest compliment ever.
You good at this, yo. I'm trying to get like you, man.
Thank you. We trying to be like you.
Hey, I'm trying to
be like you when I grow up. I'm just saying. We're just gonna be doing a bunch of manifesting, and we're gonna be.
That's it. Vision boards, manifesting, burning sage,
all of that,
crystals, all that.
That's right.
At work.
That's my new BFF. I just invited myself to his house for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and make sure you guys tune in and check out his Instagram and Facebook, and make sure you follow him. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
On behalf of our BHL staff, we would like to thank you for tuning in to Black Hollywood Live, the world's first digital broadcast network devoted entirely to urban entertainment and pop culture. Check out our Black Hollywood Live YouTube page for even more great programming and amazing content, and be sure to subscribe and like our channel when you do. I'm your BHL host, Nakia Monet, and you can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom or at Black Hollywood Live. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.